China possesses the biggest navy in the world by number of hulls, the U.S. Defense Department confirmed in its latest report on Beijing's armed forces. The People's Liberation Army Navy has 355 frontline ships in 3 fleets arrayed along the Chinese coast. The U.S. Navy, by contrast, has 305 frontline ships, divided roughly 60-40 between the Pacific and Atlantic fleets. Worse for you. As planners, the plan is on track to add another 70 warships by 2030, while the USN optimistically might add just 42. But there's an important caveat in this whole tally. American vessels on average are much larger than Chinese vessels are. The smallest USN warship type, the Littoral Combat Ship, displaces 3,000 tons of water. The median planned ship is a Type 045 frigate displacing around 4,000 tons. In all, the U.S. fleet weighs in at around 4.5 million tons. The Chinese fleet might slightly exceed 2 million tons. Tonnage has implications. A bigger ship in general has more weaponry and greater ability to absorb damage than a smaller ship does. But that's not really why American warships are bigger. USN ships are bigger because, with the major exception of ships that sail from Japan, many of them have to travel thousands of miles from their home ports in San Diego, Hawaii or Washington state in order to reach the likeliest battle zones in the Philippine and China Seas. When your mission is a calm, everything you need is right there in your base. Chinese ships need to travel just a few hundred miles from the Chinese coast in order to reach the same battle zones. Because it plans to fight in its own backyard, the plan safely can deploy scores of corvettes and frigates, the small size of which would be disqualifying in U.S. service. That wasn't always the case. The U.S. Navy once had access to Subic Bay, a major naval base in the Philippines, but pulled out in 1992 as part of the post-Cold War drawdown.